Alrighty then, what's going on there, people? ETX back again tonight with another video, another live stream, another Hangout stream, popping White Claws, as Boogie says. Alrighty then. So, I've been messing around with a little bit of settings here and there. So, honestly, I'm not seeing any huge difference in the video quality or anything like that. Right now, I suppose I'll see on the playback, but as of right now, I'm not really seeing any major differences in anything. Um, of course, I do have this open on OBS. I need to open on the YouTube side and see how we're looking. All right. I want to see something actually. Switch account, and did I get the noti that I'm live? Okay, we are in fact live. All right. Let's see something too. Okay, you know what? I take that back. We might actually be looking and sounding better. But I don't want to speak too soon. I don't know. Let me see. Dude, I like these headphones. I like the way they look, and you could customize the LEDs on the sides like that, but when I'm looking straight on, I hate how like big they are. Unless I can press the foam down there, but still. I'm looking to get the one of the versions of the Sony Professional, the Sony Pros. There's like a $180 pair, and then there's like a $380 pair. The 380 ones are what Keem uses and a couple other hosts in the LCU. And it also goes with that Shure, what is it, XM78 mic, I believe is the make and model on that, something like that. So yeah. So I have YouTube. I have YouTube pulled up on another window, and it does look good. Everything looks good, but it doesn't look as good as my window on OBS here. So I've been messing with the bit rate and this and that, and it's all dependent on your speeds, your internet speeds, your computer speeds, download, upload speeds, etc. And based on those numbers is what you're going to set your bit rate at, etc. in OBS. Before this stream, I had it set at the bit rate at 12,000. And theoretically, the higher the bit rate, the higher the quality of the stream is supposed to be. However, if your computer speeds and internet speeds aren't up to par, and you max out the bit rate or put it really high, and then your computer can't match those speeds, it's not going to work out. But I don't know. I had it at 12,000, seemed to be fine. But now I have it down to, I think I put it down to, what did I put it down to? 8,500 or something? Let me see here. 8,000. And it looks about the same. I'm not seeing any difference, honestly. One thing that is noticeable when I stream is I can see the video rendering in real time. It's not super noticeable, but it's still noticeable. Like my window on OBS is super duper crystal clear. Looks fucking fantastic. Looks excellent. Um, the window on YouTube does not match that. Um, it looks good. Don't get me wrong. It still looks good, but it can look better. It's supposed to look exactly how, you know, the footage of mine looks on OBS. It's super crystal, super fucking crystal clear. I mean, it's HD as HD gets. Um, and on the YouTube side, it's just not matching that, and I don't really fully understand as to why that's the case. Like I said, it still looks good. Like I'm looking at it right now. Um, you know, it looks good. And actually maybe it does now that I'm now I'm talking about it. Maybe it actually does look better that I lowered the bitrate down a little bit. Let me full screen this. I don't know. It's kind of hard to say. Um, Let me change my lighting a little bit. Let's go to the white light. But I mean, yeah, like I said, still overall it looks really good still. Um but it can always look better. You know what I mean? Yeah. But anyway, how are we doing tonight, people? What do you guys have going on, if anything? What do you think about the LCU and their shenanigans lately? Uh, Speaking of their shenanigans, like Glammy Lammy, for instance. Dude, I cannot. Thinking about it makes me itch. I cannot fucking stand that bitch, dude. Uh, I don't know how anybody watches her, takes her serious in any way whatsoever. How she's even allowed to be on any show. Period. This dumb bitch has been given so many chances. She's been on I don't know how many shows with how many different co-hosts and stuff. It's just unbelievable. Like I can only tolerate her in very small increments of just a few seconds at a time. Anything more than that, I want to like rip my face off. Uh, Her cringe is next level. Uh, and I don't think she's doing it on purpose. It's just how she is. She is that much of a fucking weirdo bitch. She's not funny. She's fucking brain dead. She has zero talent. She's not entertaining at all. Even the stupid shit that she does and says, it's not entertaining. It's just annoying. And I guess Keem likes that because he fucking still has her in the LCU after all this time, bouncing from one show to the other, from one co-host to another. And these people eat this shit up. Like, they fucking love it and think it's great. It's fucking ridiculous. I just don't understand it. Uh, like, I probably hate her the most out of any host in the LCU, any person in the LCU, any viewer, etc. Like, I seriously cannot fucking stand this bitch, man. It's unbelievable. She's literally the biggest, cringiest, weirdest fucking goddamn retard in the entire fucking LCU, and that's really saying something. Because the LCU is filled with fucking retards, and she takes the cake for. She's just a fucking idiot. I mean, just go watch anything she's on. Like, I could share my screen and pull up whatever the fuck she's on at any given time, and it's just cringy, brain dead, fucking brain rot is what it is. Unbelievable. It really is, honestly. It's fucking insane. Um, some people in the LCU, you know, at first you don't like them, and then they tend to grow on you, this and that. That's not the case with her, dude. That would never be the case. I like cringe, cringe fest. That's all I can say. Uh, and not in a good, funny way, in a shit, cringe, annoying way. um, there's like 100 shows right now. Like I don't know what Keem thinks, like how this is a good idea or what. I understand he wants to have a 24-hour circuit, blah blah blah. It's good for money, but like content wise, it's just looping. It's one show after another doing the same dumb shit, the same dumb people doing the same dumb shit over and over, hour after hour, day by day, week by week, month after month. It's played out, but yet you got a lot of dumb viewers, as dumb as the hosts and dumber. And they just eat this fucking garbage up. I don't know. It's pretty unbelievable, you know. And that on that front, Keem created, something good. I mean, he just lines his pockets 24 hours a day with the biggest retards ever, and it pays off. Um, but for us viewers, it's like fucking torture. Again, I don't know. I don't understand the appeal. Even people that are like loved in the LCU, like Billy, for instance, I don't understand the appeal. Uh, I just don't understand the appeal with people, with some of these people, and I don't understand how anybody does. Um, Xylee, she's another one. Again, I can only take her in very small increments as well. Like her voice, her whiny, cry. They call her Cryly for a fucking reason. And when she starts drinking, I don't know what it is with these people. Some of these people that drink and something happens in their brain to where they revert to children, but not only just children, like retarded children. Xylee does that. It happens to her, and it happens to fucking Savage as well. She's been getting annoying lately. I don't know, like certain people, I guess you could just take in moderation. Like I like Savage, but like I don't know, listening to her go on and on, like her voice starts to get annoying after a while as well. And she does that same thing. She gets a few drinks in her. Obviously, they don't know how to control their alcohol consumption, and they get drunk, shit faced, and revert into like a retarded child. It's the most bizarre shit ever. And it's just it's annoying to watch. It's just ridiculous. Women in their 40s and 50s, uh, acting like slow children. But that's entertainment. I don't know. uh, yeah. And then this whole thing for LCU president. Uh, their stupid little campaigns and running and all this. What does an LCU president do? Is he doing what he's supposed to do? I don't think so. Fucking OBS, goddamn son of a bitch. Doesn't matter what the settings are. OBS continues to still do the same thing. Every so often it goes laggy. But I don't know, man. It's just, I don't know. There's so many shows right now. And then working, working full time. I work 9 hours a day, 5 days a week. I'm gone, just going to work and back, or just going to work, working, and then coming home. I'm gone at least 11 hours a day, not including if I go anywhere else or do anything else. Um, which I don't even have time for really, unless it's my days off. Um, so the shows that I catch actually live are far and few between. I'll typically catch Queens on my lunch break. I have two 15-minute breaks and then an hour lunch. So typically I'll go on lunch around uh, when Queens has already been on for an hour. So I usually catch the last hour of Queens live if I'm at work. Um, and then aside from that, like I don't really watch anything else. Um, Lookout Live has pretty much been like intolerable as well. It's very hard to watch. It's not funny. It's not what it was. Keem was the show, and since he's been gone, it's just been. I mean, it's always been a shit show, but now really, it's really been a shit show. Uh, Boogie is just insufferable. I wish he was just his actual self. Like when he puts out content of doing whatever, anything outside of the LCU, he's a completely different person. He's his normal self, who is actually kind of funny and stuff. But when he puts on these characters, these over the top, freaking out, crashing out, hyperventilating, fucking crying and shit with his like his boy, dude. It's not funny. It's so goddamn, again, over the top, cringy, and it's just you could see right through it. It's not funny. I genuinely wish that he would just be his normal self or as close to his normal self as he can when he's on Local Live, because this other shit that he does, it's not there. And they've been maxing like around, I don't know, the same as like about 1.5, 1.6, maybe over 2. I don't watch every day, so I don't know. Maybe the most I've seen is like 2.6 thousand. And that's like, on a good day. But their numbers used to be way, way, way higher for Local Live and Local Queens. Like, peak Local Live in Queens back in like, January, February, March of this year, you're talking between 5 and 8,000 viewers for each show. Um, they were both knocking out of the park, and it was crazy. That was the best time in the LCU, in my opinion. Uh, January, February, March of this year, 2025, was literally the best time in the LCU. Everything went to shit pretty much leading, like, right before Fat Camp. Everything was really good up until Fat Camp, and it just, Fat Camp happened, and then it just went way downhill from there. Um, in my opinion, anyway. But yeah, it's crazy when the main show doesn't get more than 3,000. You know, I don't know. Yeah, and then Keem talking about wanting Becky to come back of all people. Like, what the fuck are they even talking about, bro? This bitch basically quit the internet, uh, and has been pretty much AWOL for like what, 2 months or some shit like that. Um, and they're talking about like he would let her come back. Uh, it's crazy. After everything that bitch did, and he let her come back of all people. And then Thick Gemini posted a screen grab from some video of hers that she sent to, like, I don't know, some fucking guy or some shit like that, of her in like this lingerie on the floor. She looked like a beached whale. So fucking bizarre, fucking disgusting. She has like this lingerie and like some stupid like ballroom type mask on. So fucking weird. Again, it looked like a beached whale with a fucking ballroom mask on. Like, I don't know. These people are fucking weirdos, man. Oh my god. But and yeah, so I don't know. Me, being on any LCU show, I honestly don't see that happening anytime soon. What is that? What do I keep seeing? Oh, it's a reflection on the arm of my chair. Um, I honestly don't see that happening anytime soon. Um, I was actually I was watching Locale Alpha tonight. It was like the first time that I actually watched that show. Um, Phantom hosts it, and he doesn't even have a co-host right now. It's just him. So he's looking for a co-host, and said he was doing tryouts, but like nobody came up. Um, and I was gonna come up until I realized that. Again, today was my day off, and I have off tomorrow. Until I realized that his show comes on at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is where I'm at. Or, I mean, I'm saying my time. My time is Central Standard Time. So he comes on at 6. And I typically work until 8 p.m. So that wouldn't even be a thing anyway. It was either, what do you come on at 6 or 7? I don't know, one of the two. But either way, whether it's 6 or 7, it wouldn't work anyway because I typically work either most of the time until 8. Some days it's 7. Some days it's 6 too. I have like 3 shifts that I fluctuate between. 9 to 6, 10 to 7, 11 to 8. But even if I were to get off at 6, it still wouldn't, because I'm just getting off of work. I wouldn't have enough time to get home and get on my sup and whatever. So either way, it wouldn't work. So I was gonna come up, but then I changed my mind. I'm like, nah, forget it. I was gonna come up aside from that just to hang out for a minute and then talk about that, but and then Showtime's always changing the LCU. Everything in the LCU is constantly changing. Showtimes are always changing month to month, pretty much, aside from pretty much Locale Live in Queens. Everything else is, a month to month basis, pretty much, whether either even going to be a show, aside from, changing times, but, literally if they're even going to be a show. And it doesn't look like Alpha is going to be a show at this rate next month. If it's not canceled before then, there's like nobody watching. I'm not even sure how it's monetized, to be honest. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so what else? What else? I saw some videos of Trump shitting himself tonight that I thought was new. I thought it was recent. In fact, I shared the clip to Drama Alert and tagged Keem as well on Twitter because I thought this was something new. But then I saw afterwards, after the fact, that the video was from like 9 months ago. Donald Trump was on some like daytime news show. It was live TV, whatever it was, and he was sitting on this couch, this white couch, with 4 other people. The guy sitting directly next to him was talking the whole time and didn't notice anything, but then the guy sitting next to him, and then the woman sitting next to Trump, and then the other guy in the end, the 2 guys in the end, and the woman, it appears that all 3 of them noticed, and I'm sure they had to have smelled it as well. But Trump shit his pants on live TV. He's sitting there again on this white couch, white as Boogie would say, and you start to see this brownish yellow stain start to slowly appear, like leaks down streaks and then widens. It looks like looks exactly like diarrhea. Looks like he had a major diarrhea shart. And for that to be coming out the front like that, it had to be a pretty big one. And then Trump himself noticed and then put his hands like this, between his legs to like cover it up. But regardless, he literally shit himself on live TV. And apparently, this isn't the first time this has happened, because I saw some other footage of him on some golf course. He was golfing. Obviously, if he's on a golf course, he's golfing. But he was on this golf course, and same thing. He had some whitish pants on, and the whole back of his ass is like a diarrhea stain. Um, so I guess there's like some incontinence. They're saying that there's some incontinence stuff going on with him. He has urinary problems and incontinence, shitting himself. Apparently he has a catheter and he's wearing diapers and all this and that. Which I see it as likely. I mean, he's in his fucking 80s. He's like what, between 80 and 82, something like that. Which is way too old to be president. I don't give a fuck who you are, what kind of shape you're in. You should not be a president of the United States in your fucking 80s. There should be there should really be an age cutoff. I mean, there's an age cutoff just to work a normal job. There's a reason there's a fucking retirement age. Just so you could enjoy your life without having to work. But aside from that, you know, everything it becomes you become a liability. Reaction time, doing this and that, not thinking clearly, not making logical decisions, things like that. And that's just for a normal, regular, basic job, let alone the president of the fucking United States. I mean, come on. There should be, 60 even. There should be a cutoff. It's ridiculous. So yeah, I mean, if he's having some incontinence issues, things like that, I see that as a very real possibility. He was wearing diapers. Does he have a fucking catheter? I don't know. There's, you know, pictures and footage of him, and there's like these bulges under his pants, like in his crotch area and stuff like that. So could he have a catheter and be wearing a diaper? Yeah, it's very fucking likely. And that video, by the way, it's not a fake video. It was on live TV on whatever, news show this was. So it did happen. He literally fucking diarrheaed himself live on TV. And that was almost a year ago. So whatever's going on there, I'm sure it's gotten worse since then. So, anyway. But yeah, crazy stuff. And then, speaking of Donald Trump, everything going on with, between him, Erica Kirk, the whole Erica Kirk and Charlie Kirk thing, with Trump and JD Vance, it is so weird, so bizarre. I don't know what's going on, but all I know is it's fucking weird. I do know that. Yeah. Whatever is going on, it's fucking weird. It's bizarre. I don't know what else to say, but that's what it is. Let's see. I don't know. Actually, let me see here. I'm gonna leave it on that and see. Whoever's watching now, does my mic actually look green? Or is it like a closer to a white? Is it coming off as closer to white? Because in person, it's bright green. Like a bright neon green. Let me see if I can do this. The closer you get, the more green you'll be able to see, probably. Let me get my mug out of the way. Damn it. There. See? But then a little bit away, on camera anyway, it's like whitish. But no, it's green. Green's one of my favorite colors. Green and blue. I like green, blue, and well, for lighting. I mean, I love green and blue. But for lighting, different LED lights, I like green, blue, and red. Um, but just in general colors, I love green and blue. Um, so yeah. But yeah, a lot of weird stuff going on between Erica Kirk, Donald Trump, JD Vance, the whole Charlie Kirk thing in itself. Um, Talk about conspiracy theories, a lot of crazy shit going on with that. And there's more, it seems like every day there's more and more stuff coming out about Erica Kirk. That's one weird bitch there. Like there was something that she just did like just the other day, I think it was, and it was something pertaining to Charlie Kirk. His There was like huge like banner screens of him up and all this, and of course she has to come out with goddamn fireworks and shit again. Like, what the fuck is this? So fucking bizarre, man. It is so weird and bizarre and strange. Um, Crazy stuff. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But yeah, I don't know. That's about it, I guess. Um, I said this in my last couple streams, but I'll say it again. Pertaining to upcoming content, obviously we're switching topics here. Well, whatever, that's how it is. It's a Hangout stream. We go from one topic to the next. That's how it is. Anyway, upcoming content, long form, mass content. Is that my chair? Uh, Anyway, I'm continuing on with the Michael Myers mask. Again, I mentioned this already, but if you're watching this now and you haven't seen the other ones, then now you're gonna see it. But anyway, my last long form mask video, which was just recently, it was this Michael Myers. Actually, yeah, it was this Michael Myers Halloween 1, 1978 Halloween rehaul. It's actually a Trick or Treat Studios mask that was sent in to a rehauler. And it's one of my favorite masks in my collection. And that's why I like having it in the background here. It's not in the mask and comic room on the wall. I keep it in the background, my videos here. Or for my live streams rather, or regular live streams. I also do gaming live streaming. Anyway, you get the point. But I'm following the Michael Myers mask theme. So my next 7 long form videos, really 14 because I do a short for every long form video I do. But the next one is going to be Halloween 2. And then Halloween 4, and then Halloween 2018, Halloween Kills, Halloween Ends, and then I have 2 Trick or Treat Studios. Again, all these pieces are Trick or Treat Studios. And like I mentioned before, with mass-produced masks like that, and being from Trick or Treat Studios, TOTS, for short. It's really the luck of the draw on the quality of the piece that you get. And I lucked out with all the pieces that I got because the quality on everything that I got was really good. But anyway, I have 2 Myers half masks. One is just a plain white, and then the other one is the plain white with Joker makeup, like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker, which was themed after John Wayne Gacy's Pogo the Clown makeup. by the way. If you didn't know that, now you know. So yeah, those are going to be the next 14, next 7 long form mass videos coming up, along with 7 shorts, bringing the total to 14 mask videos. And I don't know about tonight, because again, this is my first of 2 days off. So tonight, I'm just chilling, hanging out. But I'll probably do the next one, which is Halloween 2 mask with the blood coming out of the eyes. I'll probably do those videos tomorrow, one long form. And when I say long form, I mean under 5 minutes. Typically is what I try and keep the long form videos at now. And then short following that. Actually, first, because I film the long form and then I upload it. And then I film a short showing a sneak peek of whatever mask or whatever the item is, which is a mask in this case. But I'll do a short of the mask showing a quick sneak peek. And then if you want to see the long form, stay tuned. And it's uploading now, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So. Yep. 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 Oops. Crap. That's all right. By the way, does anybody know how to invert the footage on Discord? Oh, fuck. What did I do? Sign out? Damn. What's on music? What the? The Anyway, does anybody know how to invert the footage on Discord? Because when I go into a studio on Discord and turn my camera on, the video footage is reversed, and I don't know why. From what I recall before, when I would do that, it was not reversed, and I think at first it was, and then I figured out how to unreverse it to invert it back, but now it's just inverted again, and I don't know how. I I'm trying to look up to see how, but I haven't really seen anything yet. So if anybody knows at the top of your head and you could let me know, I'd appreciate it, or leave it in the comments below on the replay. But yeah, it's pretty annoying. And I noticed that a lot of hosts in the LCU, because they use Discord when they're streaming, their footage is reversed. Um, so the fuck is going on here? How's that not? Hang on 1 second. I need to do something. Actually, I'll wait. because I don't know what that's going to show on there. Forget it. Not a big deal. But anyway, I think that's about it anyways. So, with that being said, anyway, yeah, I guess that's about it, guys. If anybody has anything, go ahead and let me know. I could open up chat here on OBS. There it goes. Top chat. Live chat. So if you have any last things to say here, now's the time. Go ahead and say so. And like I say in all the streams, because I'm not monetized yet on YouTube, if you want to contribute to me and my channel monetarily, you could do so by super chatting via Cash App at ETX666. And when you send something, there's an option to leave a message. So in that message, leave your comment, ask your question, whatever, and that in turn becomes your super chat, to which I will obviously read aloud live. Thank you for it, shout you out, all that good stuff, answer your question, reply to your comment, etc., etc. If I see it after, if you do it on the live chat, or excuse me, on the live stream replay, obviously I'll still see it, and I will then reply to it on the next time I'm live. The next time I'm live streaming, I'll read it aloud and blah blah blah, everything I just said. So either way, I will see it, I will reply to it, and I will read it aloud live. Okay. If you want to come on, as a guest, let me know, and depending, we'll see how that goes, and it may or may not happen. I don't know. It all depends. But if you're interested, yeah, let me know. Why not? Talk LCU stuff or whatever. Thor. Non-monetarily, though, all you have to do is hit the like button, comment down below, let me know what you think of the stream, or whatever you want to say. I read all the comments, I reply to everything, typically, if I can. Most of the times I can, it's not a problem. Share the stream if you feel so inclined. Subscribe, obviously, and when you do subscribe, be sure to hit the notification bell and set it to all, so that way you get notified every time I upload a new video or go live. And if you want to continue to see more ETX content, then stay tuned, and we will see you later. That's where I typically end, but I'm not just ending just yet. Just gonna stay live for another minute or so here. Or maybe I will just end right now. Let me X this out. Yes. But, yeah. So, that's pretty much it. Yep. And then also let me know, too, how the stream looks and sounds. If it looks better than normal, if it looks the same, let me know what you think. Because, of course, I'm going to go back and watch a little bit of it, or the whole thing, depending. And, except for that, OBS just does that. Every so often, OBS just goes glitchy. But yeah, aside from that, just let me know, because I changed some settings, tweaked some settings a little bit. So yeah, let me know if it looks and sounds any better or not, or if it looks the same or whatever. I'd like to know, okay? But anyway, guys, that is it for this one. So again, if you like the stream, go ahead and like and subscribe if you haven't already. When you do subscribe, again, be sure to hit that notification bell and set it to all so you get notified every time I upload a new video or go live. Share the stream. Comment down below. Let me know what you think. And if you can, and if you want to continue to see more ETX and Thor, my co-host, I think he's curled up sleeping on the couch right now. I was gonna get him so he can say hi, but I'm not gonna bother right now. If I go live tomorrow, which I probably will, then he'll see it. You know what? I'll go get him. Hold on. I don't want you to see my pajamas. Weirdos. Actually, whatever. Yeah, I have pajamas and a hoodie. Get out of here. There's my boy. And yeah, he was curled up sleeping like I thought. Say hi, honey. Say hi, YouTubes. Yeah. He just woke up. Besides, I gotta give him his medication anyway. Look at my baby. Say hi, hon. What's the doings? Hmm? Are you sleeping all cozy wozies? Hmm? Yeah, when I walked in the room, he just got up. I didn't just pick him up. I was going to. I feel bad though when he's all cozy sleeping like that and I come and snatch him up. Right, Thor? Hmm? Right, honey? Look at those feeties. He's like, boy, you better put me down. What are you doing? You see yourself? Huh? You see yourself? My sweet boy. My sweet boy. Whoa. Whoa. What are you doing? Hmm? What are you doing? Oh. Okay. Here, you could sit. Look at my babe. Look at Daddy's boy. Huh? Look at Daddy's boy. Looks like a boy. Huh? Say hi, YouTubes. Oh, we're going glitchy, Thor. Say hi, YouTubes. I'm a tired boy. I'm a tired boy. Right? He's like, put me down, Daddy. My little stinky. Eh. Oh, here, hold on. Okay, I'm sorry. Eh, I'm sorry. Look at those feet, though. Pure tortures. Lovey tortures. He's just looking for. He's like, just put me down already, God damn it. Okay, honey, I'm sorry. Whoa. And he just woke up, so he's like, what is happening here? Anyway, guys, that is pretty much it. So, again, if you want to continue to see more content from me and Thor, then stay tuned, and Thor and I will see you later. Peace out, guys. Have a good night.